Okie dokie artichokes. Are you from Muskogee? Okay. Okie's from Muskogee. Okay. That's what my grandparents on my mother's side. Okie's from they're from Oklahoma too. Oklahoma. I don't know. Maybe it's Oklahoma. Oak. Okay. Oh, because I'm pulling the Okay, maybe. Whoa, maybe we're gonna get the oak tree. That's the crown of the king. Okay, you guys. So I've shuffled and cut 3 times each deck. Cut into thirds each time. Okay. Oh. So 3. Okay, the navel orange. Ooh, I'm getting like birth, the Trinity, mother, father, child. Okay. Also looks like, right, 2 breasts and a big swollen pregnant belly. Maybe someone's pregnant. Maybe my twin's wife. I have a feeling they're gonna have a 3rd child. Remember, children are blessings. It's God's spirit being seated onto the earth. It's okay. So just in case people are dealing with twin flames and marriages and children, just remember, everything's a blessing. Everything's divine, especially if it's children, okay? But there's nothing but blessing when it comes to children. So it had acacia. Oh my gosh. That bracelet. Oh, shit. Oh, God, because that synchronizes with the house that I manifest. Oh my God. And then, oh gosh. And the oaks. Oh gosh. Okay, so I hope we get oak tree because that's a great message for everyone, but we'll see. So, I didn't look at the bottom or top, so we're doing this together. We're doing it and doing it and doing it well. Well, we'll see how well. We'll see how deep the well goes. 1 card, please, from the tree with the Wisdom of Trees Oracle. Most High Yah, please. What is the most important? Oh, Scots Pine. Ooh, Skota. Red Hair Jean. Anunnaki Elohim. Arcturian. You know what I mean. Okay. Ooh, Scots Pine. Oh, Woodpecker Medicine. Holy shit. Okay. That's one of my totems. There's woodpecker right there. The black, the white, and the red. Okay. Now, the dark and the light. Okay. And then the red is the birth, is the earth, the soil, the red, the good red road, the blood, the earth, okay, the elements. So, the iron, rich, okay. Magnetic, okay, of the divine feminine. And then the fire within that, which is the masculine. So we have the black and white. Okay, like Binah, Chokmah, masculine, feminine, and then we have the birth, okay? So Ketzer would be like in the ether, and then Malkut, okay, so bringing 2 sides together, like that temperance card in the video right before this that I'm sharing. I also see either, I think they're pine cones, yeah, because it's Scots pine. I thought they were nests, but I think they're, yeah. So I saw 3, okay, orange navel, 3 pine cones. So this, okay, I'm getting union energy, masculine, feminine, coming together, making union babies. Oh, and look, there's hawthorn. That's all about the heart. The 5, the pentacle, the 5, the fae, the fire. Okay, the queen, the quine, the queen, the kings. 5 fingers and toes, the 5 senses. Okay, now, Ha. Okay, that's the heart. And look at Monterey Pine. That's very interesting because I was thinking oaks that would relate to my home, but this is even more. Even more specific. And it's another pine. And look at that big old... Yeah, and again, two birds and 1 big old pine cone. Okay, I'm just saying, all over this, I'm saying, from the heart, okay, they're coming together, masculine and feminine, it's beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Scots pine. And see, it's like, there's all these little, like, glowing little, it's almost like little beings lighting the path, like twin flame. Okay, the path home. You see how there's these little yellow, you see them? I can't really tell with my eye what it is, but it looks like little lanterns, okay? Like leading the path home, twin flame, okay? It's a cold, harsh world out there. They guide you, and it's all warm and glowing inside. See how there's like a fire going in there, okay? Oh. Oh, warm heart, cold world. Okay, Scots pine. Oh, I opened right up to oak and redwood, or coast redwood. Oh, that reminds me of Sonoma County. Oh, and then I saw ash. Oh, it's right next to Scots pine. Yeah, because ash is Scota too. So, okay, so construction. Scots pine. Oh yeah, it's good for building, which is probably why they depict a home, a house in this picture. So let me. The italicized part is so hard to read. My straight trunk has been valued for thousands of years for building ships and homes. I thrive even in foul weather and harsh conditions. Let me show you how to construct a richer and healthier life for yourself. Ooh, a richer and healthier life. Being fortified, durable, okay? See, Scots pine can really stand up to those harsh winters. That's why they use it in place. Probably use a lot of Scots pine, you know, and maybe even where it's real dry. I don't know. It says harsh conditions, so I don't know if that includes hot weather, and you know. But, you know, hello. Hot isn't really harsh. You could go cool off easily when it's hot and just, you know, be naked and be in the shade and don't move around. Stay still. Let me do stuff to you. I'm just kidding. So, yeah. Whoo, right? And that's the twin flame, right? That's what it's all about, keeping that heart warm, even though all this shit's happening around you. And stay focused on the path. Be durable. Duraflame. I just got a durable flame. Okay. As its name suggests, the Scots pine is one of the native trees of the Caledonian forest that once covered Scotland. Oh, the Caledonian. Caledonian. Oh, we're in Cali right now. Whoo, my heart just, oh God, I just, this just does it when it needs to hit me with something. Okay, Kali. Scota, okay, Princess Scota, Egyptian, the red-haired gene, the Irish, the Scottish, that's what Jesus is, okay, that's what Jesus looks like, the Scottish, the Scota, okay, because it had Egyptian blood, okay, just whatever. It was a mix. So it was valued by Druids. Oh, the Druids, they enslaved my people, the Gaels. Okay, it's okay. I mean, we forgive you. We're all going to be happy together. The ones that want to be and the ones who don't want to be, you're going to be separated. So it'll be as if you don't exist to us. So anyway, we're moving on. Oh my God, all the right, killed our people, enslaved us, and right, they don't talk about the whites that were enslaved and all, okay, because the red-haired gene, okay, the giants, the magical people that they hunted, they called us witches, oh, yeah, burned us, killed us, took our children, all kinds of stuff, and this is the last go-around on this merry-go-round, and that's why it's all coming up to be healed, because there ain't no more, it's going to be permanent, eternal perfection. Okay, so this is why there's so much long sickness and everything. People can't take it, and okay. So they're still going to do their work on the other side. That's what I got from God, was that even if they're in the, or they could choose to not do their work. Either way, they still have free will to choose to do their work or not. or however God's working with them, okay? So the ones who have passed on, they're still, okay, doing, yeah, I know, because I meet up with them, so I see how they're doing. Even if they're in the hospital in a coma, I can still tune into their energies and see where the mind's at, see where their spirit's at, where, you know, where they're at on their soul's journey. If my soul's guided to go visit them, okay? Went and visited my dad while he was in the hospital. He's still up to the same old shit, even though he just had a tumor and had to have surgery and he's fallen and all this shit, and he's still the same energy, okay? It's just frustrating, right? Because imagine what God must feel, okay? We're just dealing with the few people we know. He's dealing with the whole, everybody, all his children, so. Oh, so I saw Druids in Scotland. Okay, oh man, this card's triggering me. So it was valued by Druids, particularly at the winter solstice when bonfires of the trunks represented the return of the divine light. See? The twin flames, return of the divine golden, the Christos, okay? Christ light. Just like the color on the back of the card there. Oh, I got a little emotional. I'm sorry, you guys, and I went off on a tangent. A tangerine tangent. A navel orange tangent. Okay. Divine light. They would also decorate. Sorry, this my eyes are like trying to. This font is so small. Decorate stands of the trees with lights. It is thought that some Scotch pines mark the burial sites of ancient Scottish chieftains and warriors, while solitary trees further south were once markers of cattle droves and other important tracks. God, I'm sorry. I need a magnifying glass. Medicinally, the pine's resin eases lung congestion. So, right way up, which we'll just read the... Are you building the life you want, or do you feel dissatisfied because something is not working out the way you would like? Look beyond the day-to-day difficulties to gain a clearer view of where and how you need to make changes. Now in the inverse, but we'll still read that. Is your life cluttered with too many commitments or possessions? Are you holding on to them because you truly need them, or because they are familiar and you are unwilling to discard them? Perhaps it's time to let some of them go. And even if you don't think you do, go through your closet. Maybe there's something, an old sweater someone gave you, you're like, ah, every time I think of that, it makes me think of them. Okay, so even if it's nice, it was just don't give it to your neighbor. You're just gonna still say, give it to the thrifts. Go travel to the next town over and go give it to them. That whatever. Go give it to the. I always give it to like the women's, like the pregnancy counseling center, or where they give their stuff away for free to the people. Okay, much better than thrift stores. Thrift stores are kind of a scam. Anyway, we're not gonna go down that valley road. So that's on page 45. Oh, and Ash is on 44. So I keep seeing 44, 444, 144. Yesterday I kept seeing that a lot. The 144 day yesterday. It was a 3-8 day, which is 83 Bilhydric Gematria fountains. Okay, because I kept seeing that. 83, 38. So Scots Pine, isn't that beautiful? So we have Trinity, we have Twin Flame, we have the Ancients, the Druids, the Scots, the Scota, Princess Scota, okay, that's where when they left Egypt and they, okay, The ships, yeah, so they built those ships when they traveled to Ireland and Scotland and all the different places because they were fleeing, because they were being murdered. That's why the Maori and different people, they'll have like a big old giant one of them with red hair or something, okay? They're bigger bones, they got the angel, it's angel blood. Okay, that's why they're magical beings and have the higher knowledge and all this stuff, because they just have a lot of that DNA. Lyran, whatever. Excuse me, this is the magical realms. I'm just gonna fluff it up a little bit there. So let's have one card, please, Most High Yah. So the Celts, the Scots, the Druids, the Gaels. I saw Third Eye Portal when I was first shuffling these before I turned on the camera. And then the next one I saw was Heart Portal. The Heart Chakra. So Third Eye, seeing things through the heart's perception. Okay. Oh my God, Utopia. 43? Oh, and I just turned 43. And that's so funny, Utopia, because I just heard someone say that. There was a show that was like a reality show. It was called Utopia. And then there was a different one. Because I remember looking up, I'm like, that's not the one I'm trying to find. It was like where they were inside this big enclosed. It was a reality show called Utopia where they were trying to figure out if they could like all live together and blah blah blah. But it wasn't so great. But it was kind of cool when they made wine and stuff using raisins and. I don't drink though, but not a drop. Not that I ever did, but I just can't handle it. Not even a sip of beer or anything. So Utopia, oh my God. The Merkaba tetrahedron. Peace, excuse me, peace, serenity, paradise. Oh, peace. Yeah, serenity. I saw security as well. Well, which brings peace and paradise when you feel secure and safe. So all these, the crystal and the aquamarine, I'm getting, the Lemurian, like healing plants everywhere. Everything you eat, touch, everything is pure. Like all these aloe, agave, and that color. All these. Right, and all the crystals coming up out of the water. Look, everything's communicating. Pure, pure, pure. Oh, balance of the masculine, feminine, in their thrones together, ruling together, giving birth to... Okay. Oh, all the emerald. Oh, look at the sky, the reddish orange. And then all the emerald hills. Purifying, healing water. Oh, so aquamarine. Then there's these deep, like, violet colored flowers over here. And come into focus. So pretty. Oh my God, I love these. I love this deck. Oh. Peace, serenity, paradise. My mansion on the hill. Oh, that'd be very interesting if the pine that's inside, because I know it's pine. I wonder, but it's in the house, so I don't know if it's Scots pine, but that'd be interesting to know. And just all the numbers, the master number, and then it was so funny. Then a reader, I didn't even watch the reading. I don't think I just saw on the title, and it's the timing of everything. So master numbers everywhere. Capricorn, I'm like, yeah, but how'd you know? So we have, the guardians on the bottom, and wisdom on the top with 44. See, I told you we just keep the 44. Come on. I want you to focus. Focus. Okay. So 44 on the top. Wisdom. Psychic. Intuition. Truth. That's right. That's, when you're aligned with truth, you really get the messages, don't you? Like too much. Like, put it on slow mode. Thanks, angels. Thanks, guardians. 37. Okay, that reduces to 10. And 3 and 7, my life path number. When you say all the fizz and fuzz together, it starts getting mixed up. Turns into a linguistic smoothie. So my twin and my son both have life path 7. Liren, 7, 7. And I'm 3. So that's Christ consciousness. And then the spiritual seeker. Okay. That makes a perfect 10. So that's the guardians. Okay. They've been, okay. Since the beginning of creation, they've been helping us and guiding us. We're eternal beings of light. Oh my gosh, and the promise is right behind it. You guys. The promise is right behind the guardians, okay? With wisdom, just know, have the wisdom of that knowing without having to be shown, to have it in your hand. You have it in your heart, okay? You can't see all your guts and stuff, but you know shit's happening in there, okay? Utopia! Oh my gosh, you guys. Peace, serenity, paradise, Scots pine. Okay, let's do Ganesh, because I think that came out, I think it was Capricorn. So let's pull one. It was from the Namaste deck, but it had the picture of Ganesha, okay, Ganapati. So let's see what we get. Most High Yah, let's have one card, please. Or may we have, Mother may I, may we have one card, please, from the Ganesha deck. No, just one. Let's see what we got here, though. Acceptance, protection, spiritual practice, openness. Wow. Insights on the bottom with the third eye, okay, and achievement. Whoa. Those were very important messages, I feel, especially, okay, this is perfect, because that's all achieved with this right here, wholeness, and that's what I've been saying, the masculine, the woodpecker medicine of the Trinity, because the wholeness, then when we're whole, then we align with our divine partner, then we give birth to wholeness. Oh my goodness! There's no becoming whole. We are already whole. We just have to change our perception through remembrance. We're already free, whole, complete, and perfect. Okay? The flesh is the thing that has the infection. Okay? Once we release this flesh, there is no more sin, torment, bad things. It all comes with the flesh, the illness, the everything, the lust, all the things. Okay. But to become a master is to remember that you're free, you're whole, you're complete. Okay, and then you're not trapped by the torment of the flesh, because it's never satiated. So fuck trying to satisfy it. Satisfy your spirit. Excuse me. Satisfy your soul. Wholeness, 24, like the 24 elders. Okay, and see how he has the Star David? The heart chakra is what I'm getting from this. When you live a heart-centered existence, and that's your perception, there you go. That's mastery, is to get there, attain that, maintain it. Get back to center, okay? Which you have access to. Once we get out of fear, right? Have a positive outlook. Wow, that is beautiful. See, it's like all your perceptions and perspectives. See, you can go all this different way with it. Mental elasticity. You don't have to cling on to a thought. Let it pass through. Oh, I had that thought. Let it pass through. Okay, the flesh wants to hold, cling. Okay, so once we've circumvented the flesh. Oh, understanding. Look at that. Ooh. With all your knowledge, gain understanding, and with all your understanding, gain wisdom, or something like that. God showed me that verse in the Bible. I forget which one it is, but yes. Knowledge, okay? Understanding and wisdom. Positive outlook, okay? Understand that having a positive outlook comes from the heart-centered perception. Okay? Can't have a positive outlook if you're living in your crown or living in your root. We can go flow perfectly balanced, the right speed and everything when we stay centered in our heart. Then we have access to all points equidistant, okay? So we're always at the highest advantage at the living the life game, okay? The game down here. It's about peace and joy and serenity and happiness, okay? There's a train for y'all. So let's do a unicorn card and then we'll pull some angels. Alright, unicorns. They're in the Bible. Okay. Oh, wow. Action. Okay, we'll take that one. We'll get one more. I feel like that's for the masculine. Time to take action. Let's get one for the feminine. Most High Yah. Let's have one card for the feminine. Or just one more card, and then you can apply it to however it fits with you. But I feel like the feminine, whoever the feminine is the one who's responsible for doing what they do. Dilate, open, be open, receive. Like those 4 cards that came out with the Ganesha. Openness is the one I remember. Okay, one more card, please, Most High Yah, for the collective. One unicorn, one more unicorn card, please. What are the most important energies that we're working with when it comes to the unicorns? What do they want us to know? Oh, man. Way a lot. But compassion was on the top and balance on the bottom. One more, please, God. Most High Yah. There we go. Oh, and look at all the green. I love it. And magic was at the top. Oh, and I saw that whenever I see that in the deck, I'm like, ooh, there's that magic card. Okay, so magic. Hello. Ooh, that's so beautiful. Oh, that's a long train. Make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. And remember, you're being helped, assisted, guided, protected. Okay, there's more beings than just you serving God down here. Stop being so egocentric. Okay? That's for some people who just want to feel like they're the best at everything. Okay, yeah, God loves you. You're His children. Okay, and there's other beings. Okay? You're not the only being. Just like there's trees and there's rocks and there's... Okay? You're not the only thing in existence. So, see the magic of the interconnectedness of that. Okay? Even the dark and the light. See all the texture, the richness. It's magic. It's beautiful. It's miraculous. It's from God. No need to be afraid of anything. So this is perfect because action came out and then we have leadership, and then look at all the green. And I mean, in this utopia, all the hills are green, the aquamarine, like blue-green color, the water and those plants and stuff. Okay, and just like, oh. And those are like the colors of the gold, red, and black. Okay, like Thor's dragon. Okay, those are the colors of Mother. Okay, because the red is like the flesh, the earth, okay? But the black and the gold, because gold is in its raw form, it's in a black matrix, okay? That's where I learned matrix from geology class like 20 years ago, not from the movies and stuff. Anyway, so leadership and wholeness, all that green, okay? So leadership, we got action. So look at all the blue. It's like Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Tiferet, okay, and Chesed really getting beautiful. So action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Yeah, inspired. I was getting that from the 4 of Cups from the other video right before this. Four of Cups is just lack of inspiration. Okay, so leadership. Step into your leadership. Share your message. Inspire and empower others. So inspiration, okay? That's what it's all about. You're inspired, inspire others. It's like this transference of energy. The unicorn, see how it's like lighted, and you go and touch the third eye, the heart, the whatever that person needs, okay? This is like throat chakra, third eye with the blues, okay, which is like more like Michael. This is the heart chakra, the green, more like Raphael. So if they need a heart activation, you're doing it in dreams, and okay, so as we become whole, it's like a pulley system. As we become more whole, we're transferring that energy to help others become more whole, okay? We're triggering in dreams and in the astral to do spiritual work, okay? And then we wake up and we have our day and we integrate all that energy, okay? Whether it's through a dream or however, okay? It's coming through. Oh, it's beautiful. Utopia, wholeness, and also God's leaders, you know, they're gonna about ready to take action. Okay, and this is all gonna be a utopia. I almost want to cry, because we're all just gonna be whole and healed, and everything's gonna be pure and beautiful, exactly how God wants it to be, and not how anyone else wants it to be. God only. Oh, okay. Wow, adventure. More of that blue. Look at all that blue and green, you guys. So there's like two blue, and it's kind of like a greenish swirl through there. Oh yeah, and then magic was on the top. That's right. So it's like magic is like the rainbow of all of it coming together. So it's like the clarity of the ether, of the divine masculine with the blue. And then the heart centered, that warmth, okay, of the feminine. It's like that sturdiness, okay? When the masculine and feminine come back into their divinity, that divine light, okay, that triggers all the remembrance of the perfect beings that we are in spirit, okay? Only the flesh holds the sin and remembrance, trauma and all that, okay? That's going to be all done away with. Okay, we just have to last. God made us sturdy, and He's protecting us. That's where the sturdiness is, okay? God put that sturdiness in that Scots pine. God put it there. That's why it's there. That's how it's there. Okay, adventure and magic. God, beautiful. Okay, so, let's read for Utopia, because there's this little book is so beautiful. It has a 43. Okay, just open it. Sanctuary. Oh, I love that. That's what I keep calling my house, the sanctuary. Oh, so this is on page 70. Image connected with burgundy azure color ray. It's so funny. It's like the azuros, like blue. Oh, is the... Anyway, that's so funny. The local, like, soccer club for this place where I go get Mexican food, and they have, like, pictures of them on the wall. It's like a, probably their grandson's soccer, the azuros. So I'm like, oh, azure. Okay, I've known my oldest friend that since, and blonde hair, blue eye, Pleiadian, whatever, Aquarius, and okay, so my oldest friend, which I'm not in contact with anybody, but her name's Azure, okay, and I lived at 3 Indigo Drive at Lakeville, Azure Square, okay, this word Azure, okay, lapis lazuli, Azure, okay, because my dad was into gemology, and it's like, oh, what's that one, that blue one? He's like, oh, that's lapis lazuli, like, okay, azul, blue, okay, Azure. So beautiful. Okay, so the image connected with, the image is connected with burgundy azure color ray. So it's very interesting because there's like this dark red in here, and then like all these blues and stuff. So reds and blues, like blood. Sosha! Because I want him to be right next to the door and keep getting louder and louder, and then, because I'm almost done here. He's probably getting impatient. Okay, so the celestial interpretation, utopia resonates to that of soul bliss. This sacred ray is attuned to frequencies of harmony and healing. It transports the soul to otherworldly dimensions. The other world, that's so funny because the Scots pine, the Scotas, okay, the Celts, the other world. Fuck, yes, okay. Otherworldly dimensions, and I mentioned that in, mentioned dimensions. Was it in this reading? Yeah, earlier in this reading, I believe. The other world. Yeah, I said that even if they pass on, they're still doing their work, okay? I don't know if I said the other world, but yeah. So otherworldly dimensions that intensely appeal to the soul's core, okay, your heart. It blends all elements of ether, air, fire, and water. That's why we were saying, yep, all the elements, okay, the blood, the earth containing all the elements. Ice and earth together in a cohesive world of unlimited serenity. Ice. So all the snow, ice, okay? Sturdy, we can stand up against all the fire, the ice, okay? This expansive ray profoundly affects the soul's nostalgia to be transported to an unlimited paradise of perfect light and love. And that's what's coming, people, okay? Utopia. Give yourself a reprieve from chaos. Have you been experiencing a whirlwind of three-dimensional living? Now it's time to slow down and experience peace. You may be fondly recalling a past serene dimensional lifetime. Yes. Yes, I'm experiencing this. Many of you probably are too. You may be and be desiring to return to this place. The urge to travel or an opportunity for this may soon surface. A search for relocation to a more satisfying geographical location may be in order. Oh my God. And then the companion crystal is coral. Okay, and it's talking about the core, the soul's core up here. My nephew, who I named, is Corey. Okay, and it's on page 70, which is a 7. My life path, my son's life path number. Okay, the Lyran connection. Anyway, so coral and azurite. And the companion essential oil is marjoram. And oh my God, my two favorite herbs, for like fresh herbs and salad. One is marjoram and the other one is summer savory. Oh my gosh, those are so good. And so, on anything, but just, oh my God, just fresh. That with a little oil and vinegar, salt and pepper, and fresh herbs. Oh gosh. So yeah, okay, and it's right next to the wisdom card, okay, 43 and 44 that showed up. Okay, so, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You guys, utopia. Okay, it's on the rise. So, let's get Angels of Atlantis. Yeah, Atlantis, very much that blue, Arcturian, very etheric, very Tiferet, very Archangel Michael. Oh, and Metatron in the booklet, the orange dragon, I believe. Yeah, it wasn't the Pleiadian dragon, it was the orange dragon. I'm pretty sure. Either way, Metatron was mentioned, okay? And that's the Ascension and... Oh, well, here's the other one, Sandalphon, okay? Oh my God, that's the Ascension, the Twin Flame Angel, Metatron, okay? The Tree of Life, all that. But this is the other one, Elijah. So Enoch, which I believe is Archangel Raphael, Jesus, okay, that's Metatron, okay, in a past life, okay, but Sandalphon, Elijah, John the Baptist, okay, now, which is Shaman, Eber, anyway. I know what I've been shown, and I know who I'm just sharing for people who resonate with certain different things. So Sandalphon was the other one, okay, Elijah, that ascended, okay, without dying, okay, was transformed and ascended to heaven. Okay, so planetary cycles with Sandalphon, okay? It's the time. Now is the time for this to all happen. Look what's on. And balance already came up with, I think it was that big chunk that came out, right? Balance, openness, there was like 4, that the first Ganesh cards that came out. Yeah, because that's balance, that's a magic and journey or travel or so. Yeah, adventure, yeah. So magical adventure. So that doesn't mean like you can go on a hike and have a magical adventure, see fairy rings and different mushrooms growing. There's this mushroom growing on my just a tree outside in my yard, and it looks like a rosette. Like they have different succulents and things. Okay, so it's like in a rose form. I should take a picture and share it with you guys, but it's just like a flat kind of looking fungus that grows on a tree, but it's like a perfect rose. Oh man, I've gotten pine cones that were like that. It was like perfectly rose shaped. Things that aren't necessarily supposed to be rose shaped, okay? So, because it's that divine feminine wisdom that's online, okay? We have Gabriel with balance. And all that blue, again, okay? Very etheric, very clean, clear, pure truth, okay? Throat chakra, third eye, oh, and more Gabriel and more blue. We have grace, we have balance. You're walking in balance with grace. You're gliding, okay? We're just gonna be gliding. Our feet aren't even, just like that dream when I busted out of the doors, me and my son, and we're just like, yeah! I didn't feel my feet touching the ground, okay? I remember that distinctly. I was like, I kind of feel like I was trying to like run, but I couldn't really run. We were just kind of, like a puff of air pushed us out the door. Okay. And he really wasn't touching the ground because he was like level with me, like where his head was. Okay. So I was like, we really were not touching the ground. Okay. So grace and balance. I mean, oh my gosh. And there's the dove. There's our energy, the 5 points, okay, with the hawthorn that came out. It's just, look at that, you guys. Peace, serenity, okay. And grace, oh my gosh. And that name was a synchronicity in a movie, okay? With all the other names. And then Mark, and then that came up again when I was watching a little house remake of a show, and somebody else's dad's name is Mark too. I can't make this shit up. It's fucking awesome. I love God. God is perfect. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then Utopia, and it's just funny. Like I just watch a couple things. Just a couple little clip of nothings, right? And it's just the timing of when, and then Utopia came up, and yeah. And then the other thing I just said. But anyway, okay, so, cheese in Spanish. I love you all. Love, peace, and blessings.